Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 2010-2011 SGA Inauguration. Can I please have all of you guys stand and join me in a moment of silence? I'll now be leading you in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag for the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. We'll now have the outgoing address by your current student body president, Madam Kayla Wingfield.
For the past month, I've been fighting, trying to find the right words to sum up my experience as SGA president, to sum up the year, to sum up my 4 years as a Northwestern student, and I never quite found them. One thing that I did realize is that time waits for no man, and apparently I was a few steps behind. I never really had a chance because I'm a woman, in fact. So regardless of that, I've had a really great year. I took the job as student body president. I answered the call, not knowing how it applied to what I wanted to do in my future. I want to be a doctor, and I thought politics probably doesn't have very much to do with it, but I just went on ahead and answered the call, and I'm so grateful that I did. I know that I learned so much more from the senators than I could have ever thought possible. I learned so much from the students than I could have thought possible. Some of the knowledge, I'm not gonna lie, was pretty disheartening. Sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men end in utter failure. Sometimes you're successful by accident, and sometimes everything just turns out okay. I just hope that everyone takes something from the experience at the end. I feel that there are a lot of things that can be said, but sometimes the best thing is silence. I look forward to seeing what you guys are going to do next year. I know Mark Daniels, the incoming SGA president, is going to do great things, greater things, I hope, than I have been able to accomplish myself. And I hope that each of you comes to the realization that your voice is important. Everything may not be correct that you say or that you do, but sometimes the most important thing is that you say it. SGA can't be the only voice that's heard on campus. It's easy to push one voice to the side in favor of other things. And so I hope that we'll see SGA in the future continue to work together with the community of Northwestern to build another 125, another 250 even years of excellence. And that's all I have to say. Now we will welcome the Dean of Students, Dr. Maggio, as he swears in the incoming 2010 and 2011 year SGA president.
Kayla, first of all, thank you very much for your service to Northwestern State University and all of your accomplishments this year. With the help of your Senate, you did a wonderful job. I want to commend you and everybody with that because you did an excellent job and wish you the best of luck in the future. Dr. Wingfield. Mark, are we ready? If you'll raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Mark Richard Daniels, Jr.,
swear to fulfill
swear to fulfill
the duties of this high office
the duties of this high office
entrusted in me to the utmost of my ability.
entrusted in me to the utmost of my ability.
to encourage student interest and involvement in university affairs,
to encourage student interest and involvement in university affairs,
to speak frankly and candidly in representing student interest,
to speak frankly and candidly in representing student interests,
and in all my endeavors reflect honor and merit
in all my endeavors reflect honor and merit
upon this organization and this university.
upon this organization and this university.
If everybody will join me in congratulating our new student government president.
First of all, I would like to thank the student body for entrusting me this office. I hope I do you proud. I am not very long-winded with my speeches, as most of you who know me would understand. First off, I want to thank Patrick, my running mate, for putting up with me. Those late-night calls and campaign meetings I know got on your nerves, but thank you very much for always being there. It has been said that we are in some of the most trying times this university has ever faced. I believe that the only way to get through this is to look at what the future holds. We will be remembered for how we came through these events, not what the actual events were. We can do this by either saying, let's go home, let's forget about it, or fighting for this university and what we believe in. We can do this by increasing involvement on campus, increasing our voices, because it's very hard to ignore 5, 6, 7, 8,000 students if they're all standing up saying and fighting for the same thing. Some ideas we have for this are working with food service and campus living to make sure students are being treated fairly. Also, teaming up with other student organizations such as SAB to make sure that students' voices are always being heard and there are always events for students on our campus. We will get through this as a university and as a student body. I'd like to close with some more thank yous to my family. To have a dad that drove 5 hours today just to surprise me at my inauguration, and a sister that cares so much means the world to me. I would not be here and be the person I am today without them. I want to thank Hannah for putting up with me this semester. Without you, I wouldn't be sane and standing here today. To the senators, both past and present and future, for the student government. Only reason I'm able to stand here and lead is because you were there to back me up. You have been there for me for the last 4 years. You will be there in the future, and you will be there as I'm alumni coming back. You are the true voice of the students, and never let anyone take that away from you. I will now administer the oath of office to the other elected executives. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Swear to fulfill the duties of this office entrusted upon me to the utmost of my ability, to serve purposefully and meaningfully, to speak frankly and candidly in representing student interests, and in all endeavors to reflect honor and merit upon this organization and this university. I'd like to congratulate our Vice President, Patrick Brooks, and Treasurer, Shanice Major. And once again, I would like to thank the students for allowing us to serve in these roles. Without you, we would not be able to be here. If you have any concerns, please feel free to come talk to me, any of my executives, or any member of the student government. If you have any questions about becoming involved in student government, come by room 222 of the Student Union or room 214. Thank you very much.